Hey guys, Lance here. Today I'm going to do a review on kidney stones and kidney stent removal. Let's get to it. So for those of you who have had kidney stones, you know that it is the absolute worst pain ever. My very first time having them, doubled over in pain. You're urinating blood and it's just nasty. It's gross, but you don't care because you're in so much pain. It is the worst. Now, kidney stones, they affect a lot of people, and there's lots of many reasons you can get kidney stones. One, you can just hold your pee really long and it hurts, or it starts building up that calcium that creates the stones. Two, you get dehydrated and you don't drink enough water. But there's other reasons as well. Drinking too many energy drinks, too much caffeine, the list will go on and on. So work with your doctor to find out what's not good for you. My most recent bout with kidney stones was a 7mm stone. Now, if you don't know how stones work, you basically have your kidney up here and it comes down with a little ureter that kind of has one little jog and then drops into your bladder. So this ureter, it's not big, it's small. I wish it was bigger because then we could pass these stones. But what happens is your stone starts moving down the pipe, gets stuck. And it gets stuck because it's all jaggedy and pointy and it sticks in that little ureter. Well, as it keeps coming down, it just hurts and hurts and hurts. And the pain comes and goes. And it comes and goes because your kidney's like, I'm up here, I'm full of urine, I need to get rid of it. And your ureter's squeezing, and as it squeezes to squeeze that urine down the tube into your bladder, as it squeezes against that stone. It just hurts like a you know what. So eventually that'll drop down and bleep, drops in your bladder, and then you pass it, no problem. With me, on that last little dippity-doo into your bladder, it got stuck and it was not going anywhere. So I had to go in and got some CAT scans, figure out where it was, figure out the size, and then I had to go in and get it removed. The removal process isn't too bad because you're asleep. Or if you're lucky, you're asleep. They're asleep and then they go in and they chop it up and they get it out. Well, in my case, what happens is if your ureter is really hurt in that process, it'll swell up. If it swells up, then it keeps your urine from coming out. And if that happens, you're in just as much pain as the kidney stones. So my doctor told me I don't like to put in kidney stents, but if I do, if the ureter's in such bad shape, I will. Otherwise, you'll be right back here in the ER. So what they do is they take that kidney stent, and it's got like a little loop. I'll show a picture. Bing! Okay, so in that kidney stent, this top piece sits in your kidney, then it comes down your ureter and into your bladder, so that if the ureter swells up, it won't squeeze that hole closed because you got a stent in there that keeps it open. So that part's not a problem because they do that while you're asleep in the process of getting your kidney stone out. So they leave the stent in there for, in my case, it was just over a week. And then you go in and you get the stent out. Now this process is not the best. And there's one way to get to your urine bladder, and that's through your man snake. So they come in, they set you up, they get you on a bed. Now the nurse will prep you. She put a little iodine on you, on your little magic there. And then she uses a syringe, squishes some lidocaine down in your man snake, and then clips it. Now the clip didn't hurt. It's not a hard clip. It's just a little clip. And what that does is it keeps that lidocaine from squirting back out. So they let you sit there for a few minutes, let that lidocaine get in and do its little numbing magic. And then the doctor comes in and they take this tool. Roll video.
So this is the instrument they use to go in. This is what the doctor is going to be using, his handheld devices. I'm assuming that injects stuff. This is just regular IV fluid. And then this is what they're going to put in the ureter. There's a little camera, one of those little dots is a little camera. And that's how we're going to be seeing the video. And then I'm sure there's a dot on there that's a light. And then a dot on there that has a tool that comes out, probably a grabber or something. That will be what goes up his ureter, just so you can get a sense of how big it is. Try not to touch it. It's pretty small. There we go.
So as you can see, there's a doctor and a nurse, a team of two. I'm sure there could be a team of more, but team of two in my case. They're down there taking hold of your manhood, and they shoved this big, huge black tool down in there. Now they got to use this tool because on the end it's got some grabbers, blah blah, and the grabbers go in there. They grab the end of this kidney stent, and they yank it on out. Procedure's really fast, but as you can see here, or in the video, you can hear the doctor say, "This part's gonna hurt." I'm assuming that's because the lidocaine can't get in that far. I don't know, but boy, did it hurt. Now the pain's really quick, but it is so uncomfortable. And my thought was, okay, you got this stent in there. They're going to go in, they're going to grab the end of the stent and kind of pull it out in one little snaky thing. Not that easy, because what they did is they take that, they get the little tool in, and you got the little loop of the stent, and they grab onto it and they just yank it. Man, that's a big old, there's a few loops there, and they just grab what they can and yank it. So there's like a little knot in the end of the kidney, the stent, and then they yank it out. Well, yeah, not very fun. Highly not recommended. So please drink lots of water. Cut back on your caffeine. Don't hold it. Don't get dehydrated. Drink as much as you can. Water. Take care of yourself. Well, I'm glad I went through this so you guys don't have to. Kidney stones are no fun. Highly not recommended. Take care of yourselves, guys. See ya.
So there's the stent, that blue thing. The coil there at the end, that's what was coiled in his bladder. And kidney